Because of everything that happened, both me and the rest of my crew were removed from that flight. Good morning, everyone. It is currently 4:40 in the morning. I definitely feel like I am back to reality today. Last night, I flew in from Mexico with my sister here to Salt Lake City. Real quick, I just wanted to say that I know these vlogs are a bit out of order, but these past few days as a flight attendant have been some of the most hectic and interesting days that I've had in my career, between turbulence, ground stops, storms, and trip reroutes. It's a lot. So I wanted to get this vlog out to you all in real time. I am still editing part 2 from my Mexico trip with my sister, so make sure that you all stay tuned for that. Okay, bye. And then this morning I am flying back to Dallas because I do have a flight attendant trip later today. But what's exciting is Eric is actually meeting up with me in Dallas. He's flying in from Philadelphia because we are celebrating my birthday this week with my family, and then we are going on a trip together later in the week. So let's get to my gate and head back to Dallas on this early morning. Just landed in Dallas. The flight was smooth, and now I need to go find Eric. There he is! Time to pack some food for my trip tonight. I have some granola bars and peanut butter in here just as snacks. This breakfast taco from Torchy's that I didn't eat today, so I will have that tomorrow morning. Put an ice block on top of that. And for lunch tomorrow, I brought this Southwest style salad with grilled chicken. And then I will bring one of these apples as well. Oh, and I'm also going to bring one of these bagel thins as well. I like these with peanut butter. I'm about to head out the door for a 2-day trip. Tonight we are flying from Dallas to Seattle. So let's grab some coffee and go work this trip. All right, y'all, so I am at the airport right now. Our flight has been delayed. Our inbound aircraft is running behind schedule, but it is on its way here. Hopefully, once that plane gets here, we can deplane quickly and then we can board and be on our way to Seattle. I forgot to tell you all that Eric and I stopped at Chipotle on the way to the airport. I always get a steak burrito bowl with white rice, steak, the corn salsa, fajita veggies, and cheese. That's my go-to order. I'm going to eat this and then head over to my gate, and I will see you all when I get to my hotel tonight. I finally made it to my hotel here in Seattle. It is currently 11:30 p.m. here right now though, which is really 1:30 p.m. Dallas time. I am absolutely exhausted, so I am going to quickly take a shower and go straight to bed, so I will talk to you all tomorrow morning. Good morning, everyone. So last night our flight here was 3 hours and 40 minutes long, and I think our flight back to Dallas is going to be a little bit longer. I think it's about 4 hours. I was so exhausted and I just knocked out last night and slept until my alarm went off this morning. This morning I did wake up to a pretty view of these trees. Today is definitely our longest day of this trip. We have 3 flights, so we fly from Seattle back to Dallas, and then we do what's called an Oklahoma City turn. And what that means is we fly from Dallas to Oklahoma City, and then from Oklahoma City right back to Dallas, and then we will be done with the trip tonight. I need to finish picking up my room, and then we can be on our way to the airport. just walked on my plane here in Seattle. I need to finish checking my emergency equipment, set up my galley, and then we will be on our way to Dallas. We are in Dallas now, and I just boarded my flight to Oklahoma City. But as we were preparing to land into Dallas from Seattle, the captain calls me in the back and he says that there's going to be moderate turbulence and to take our jump seats. So I tried to get out into the aisle to let the other flight attendants know as quickly as possible. And then it was like right then and there, the turbulence hit. It just came out of nowhere. And so all three of us immediately just sat on the ground and we hooked ourselves onto different passenger seats, and we just sat there and waited for the turbulence to subside. And when we felt like it was safe, we all just got up, tried to collect the trash as quickly as possible and do our final safety compliance checks and got to our jump seats, and then it was fine from there on out. But oh my gosh, I haven't had anything like that happen in so long, where I just had to sit on the ground as quickly as possible because the turbulence just came on that quickly. But anyways, we have 2 more flights today, Dallas to Oklahoma City, and then Oklahoma City right back to Dallas. Both should be quick flights. I believe each are under an hour. So I will see you all when I get back tonight. Oh my gosh, y'all. What a flight. So in Oklahoma City, we ended up having a ground stop, which means that no airplanes could take off or land at the airport because of lightning and storms that were nearby. So ground crew couldn't be out to like load luggage onto the plane and to push our plane off of the jet bridge, all of that stuff. So we ended up being delayed, and then we had to remain in our jump seats for the entire 35-minute flight because it was too turbulent for us to get up. But we finally made it to Dallas safe and sound, and now I'm just waiting for Eric to pick me up and we can go home. It's been about a day since I talked to you all last. Eric is driving me to the airport. I ended up doing back-to-back trips, which is something that I normally never do, but that's just how it worked out with my schedule. And today I start another 2-day trip with a layover in Fort Lauderdale. We did have a storm this morning that I know delayed a bunch of flights, so hopefully my trip doesn't delay or cancel. This new part of the D terminal is so nice. Wow, this is cool. I like this red chair with a view of the airplanes. This new extended area of the terminal is snazzy. While I wait for my plane to get here, I'm going to continue reading my new book. I am reading Good Girl, Bad Blood. It is the sequel to A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which is what I finished a few days ago. So far, the book is really good, and what I really like is it's a 3-part series, so there is one more book to the story after this one. So I'm just gonna hang out, read, and wait, and I will see you all tonight in Fort Lauderdale. Good morning. It is the next day. I am not in Fort Lauderdale right now. I am in a hotel room in Dallas. Let me explain. Yesterday, we were supposed to work 3 flights. Dallas to San Antonio, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, back to Dallas, and then Dallas to Fort Lauderdale. However, I don't know if you remember, but a few minutes ago in this vlog, I did mention on the way to the airport that we had storms and it had caused a lot of flight delays, and that did affect me. The storm had mostly blown over by the time I got to the airport. However, another storm did come in around the exact same time that we were supposed to take off from Dallas to San Antonio. At this point, we still board up the plane and we are sitting out on the tarmac for a while, and eventually we did take off and land in San Antonio. But by the time we boarded up in San Antonio and got back to Dallas, we had already missed our flight to Fort Lauderdale. Because of everything that happened, both me and the rest of my crew were removed from that flight. It was really late at night, so we ended up getting a hotel here in Dallas, and then we have different flights that we are working today. The reason why I didn't go home last night is because Eric and I are sharing my car right now. I didn't get to my hotel room until 1 in the morning last night. I did not want Eric to have to stay up that late just to come pick me up from the airport, especially when he had to drive into his work office early this morning for a very important meeting. It was just much easier and more convenient for me to stay here. That way I'm also with my crew if anything else does change with our schedule today. I am about to pack up my messy hotel room and get ready to go to the airport. This is just the real life of a flight attendant sometimes. Your schedule can change like that. Things can happen because of weather, because of delays or cancellations. All of these different factors can play into my schedule and everything having to do with my job, but it's okay. I think you just have to go into every day as a flight attendant with a positive attitude and be flexible and willing to change as things happen. We all got to our destination safe and sound, which obviously is the most important thing, but I need to get ready for today, so I will see you all next time. I hope you all have a great day, and thank you for watching. Bye.